Alright family, you're welcome back to the cyber community. My name is Oluwatobi Williams, and in this tutorial video I am going to be showing you on how to create a geometric shape effect and how to insert images into it. So let me show you the sample of what I'm trying to talk about. Can you see this kind of effect here? This is called a geometric shape effect. So in this tutorial video, this is what we're going to be creating and how to add all these images into it without being distorted, even if you are using a texture effect. So I think I still have this is another sample of it. So this is another sample. Can you see that? This is another sample and this is another sample. So in this tutorial video, I'm going to be showing you this in 3 different methods. So without further ado, let's proceed with the tutorial. So I'll come back to my Pixellab application. As you can see, I am here in my Pixellab application. The next thing I'm going to do here is to bring in a shape. Just come to this place, click on this place and click on this place. Bring in a shape. So we are going to be using a circle shape. And I'm going to be showing you the first method. We are dealing with the first method, which is the texture effects. We are using the texture effects, but not the normal texture effects. So just follow me carefully as you go in the journey. I'll place it here, place it at the middle and mark it. I'll come to my layer and lock it so that I'll not be touching it and Now, another thing we're going to be doing here is to import another shape, which is a square shape. Just position it like this. A square shape. Position it like this and mark it. Now, come to this place, come to this copy and duplicate it. After duplicating it, just come to this place and rotate it with your finger and place it the way you want it to be. Just place it the way you want it. You can see this place. This is what we are trying to create. Place it the way you want it to be. Alright, I think I can work with this one. So the next thing we are going to be doing here is to merge everything together. Click on the layer icon, click on the layer icon and come to this place. Click on this place and select all the shapes and click on this place. Click on OK to merge them together. As you can see, we have successfully merged everything together. Now come back to this place, and the next thing we are going to be doing is make sure it is positioned at the middle. Just position it at the middle and come to your erase color. Come to erase color. Locate the erase color. This is the erase color. Click on it and enable it. As you can see, it has helped us to remove those white shapes. So you can increase the tolerance. You can just increase it to something like 30. Just put it at 30 and leave it like that. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is that we are going to position this shape at the middle, and if you should look at this place very well, you can still see that there are still white shapes in this place. Just focus on this place. There are white shapes and it makes this thing big. As you can see, it makes it big because those shapes are still together with it. So what we are going to be doing to get rid of this is to come to this place. Just come to copy, duplicate it. After duplicating it, make sure you position it the same place you put the first one. Just position it at the middle. Come to the layer, come to this place again, click on it, mark the both, click on merge and merge it. Now as you can see, we have a shape here. As you can see, we have a shape. So what we are going to be doing basically is, now if you are to come to this place now and put something like, come to this place and come to texture. Let me just show you. Let's click on texture. Let me just look for a random image. Okay, let's say I'm using this. Click on it. Now as you can see, the thing is not properly placed. Look at it. It's not properly placed. You have to be readjusting, and as you can see that it's not okay. So what we're going to be doing to solve this problem is this. Just undo it. Now that same image, we are going to import it import that image. Come to this place. Where's the image? Okay, this is it. Click on it. Now click on it. Just place it somewhere. Just place it at the middle. Place it at the middle and bring the shape upward. Bring the shape upward. Remember, this is the first step. This is the first step, which is the texture step. Now what we are going to be doing here is to go to color. Just give this shape a color. As you can see, I moved the shape at the back to the front and I place it on top of the image of that lady. So you come to your color, give the shape a color. Let me just give it a white color. Let me give it a white color, and let's go to opacity. This is the opacity. Click on the opacity and reduce it. Can you see that? Reduce the opacity and make sure you place the shape properly. Just place it to the place that you want the image to appear. Just take your time to adjust it. Take your time to adjust it. Let me place it at the middle. Place it at the middle. Where's the shape? Click on the shape. So make sure it is properly placed. Make sure it is properly placed. And after that, the next thing we are going to be doing is to save the images in a transparent form. Just first we are going to save this. So go back to your background, click on it and click on transparent. After clicking on transparent, click on this place, save as image, and click on this place. Just save it. Now after saving it, go back. Don't touch it, don't tamper with anything again. Just follow me carefully. Hide this one and unhide this. Leave this one like this. Just click on it and go back to the color, remove the color and go back to your opacity. Follow me carefully, please. Increase the opacity back to 100 and you are good to go. Go back to your background, click on transparent, click on save as image and save. Now as you can see, we are already done saving it. So go back. The next thing we are going to be doing here is you can delete all this for now if you want, because you do not need them again. So just come back to this place, click on import. Now you are going to import this one first. Import the shape. Import the shape. Click on this place and go to your relative size. This relative size here, please do not tamper with it like this. Just click on the relative size and increase it to 100. Increase it to 100 and click on this mark icon. Now after doing that, go back to your texture. Go back to texture, click on it and click on the image that you just saved and click on the mark. Alright, as you can see, the image is properly placed into it. Can you see that? Can you see that? We have been able to achieve this. But then let me just get rid of the big this thing. As you can see, the thing is still big. There are shapes and all that. Just click on this place. Make sure it is properly placed at the middle. Just position it at the middle and come to this place and copy it. Now after copying it, as you can see, we have the two shapes. Just make sure they are properly placed at the middle. Select the selection this thing and select both of it and merge it together. Select the both and merge it together. Now we are done merging it. Now as you can see, we have this. As you can see, we have this. You can now increase, you can decrease or increase it like this. Let me see if I can do something to this. Just let me see. Let me try to crop it. Thing is too big. As you can see, we have this. Now you can go and do the same process and repeat the same process. And you can add your stroke and all that. You can copy, repeat the same process like this. So I'm just trying to copy it for the sake of this tutorial. Obviously you are going to repeat the same process to create another shape and other this thing. Just you can copy and just reduce the size. So you can go to color filter, those colored this thing, just go to color filter here and change the saturation, and we'll just play around it. Don't worry, I'll still show you this properly. I just want to use it for these steps. You can come to this place. Obviously you are still going to repeat the same process, and as you can see that it takes a lot of time. So that's why I will not advise you to use this step, but you can use it though. If you are comfortable with it, you can use it. But what we are going to be doing next is I'm going to be showing you another step which I think it's easier and faster. Okay, so let me save this as a project. Let me just say geometric. Let's just save it. Okay, and then I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete everything. Alright, then we are going to the second part. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here, the second step, is that we are going to be trying that using another step. And let me see. Okay, I think we should go with this, if you should agree with me. We are still going to do this with that same step, but let's go with this type for now. Let's see. I think we should go with this or this. They are still the same thing. So let's just proceed. Now what we're going to be doing here is to bring in a shape. Just bring in a shape as we did in the first place. Bring in a shape, increase the shape, and just position it at the middle. Just click on this place. Now after that, what we're going to be doing is bring in another shape. Just bring in a square shape. Let's change the color to maybe red, or better still, let me use black for proper this thing. So you are going to place this like this, and you are going to arrange it, like you are going to adjust it. So the aim of this is to just give it a space in between. I don't know if you get. Just follow me carefully, you still get what I'm trying to explain. So just place it like this and place it at the middle. Now the next thing we are going to do here is to come to this place, copy, come to relative position, place it at the middle, and go to your rotate icon. This is rotate right here. Click on rotate and rotate it. Just rotate it to angle 90. Click on OK and copy again. Go back to your rotate. Just position it at the middle. Make sure it's at the middle. Go back to your rotate. Click on the rotate. Rotate this to something like 145, and let's give it one more. Copy again. Place it at the middle. Go back to your rotate and let's give it plus or minus 45. Okay, I think we are good to go here. So we are good to go. Now the next thing we are going to be doing here is to, let me show you something. As you can see, it's having something like a space here, a space at the middle, and this place is having an image. So we are going to be doing that also. Just click on it, go back and bring in another shape. Let it be a circle shape. Change the color. Just follow me carefully, please. Change the color and just place it at the middle. After placing it at the middle, mark it. Okay, So the next thing we are going to be doing here is we are going to be merging everything together. Click on merge and merge it. Now after merging it, we will go to erase color. Click on the erase color and enable it. Now Pixel Lab automatically erase a white color while using an erase color, so it automatically erase a white color. How can you erase this black color? Click on this pencil like icon or pen like icon. Just click on it. After clicking on it, you just select the black color. Click on the mark icon, so you can increase the tolerance a bit and click on OK. Now before we do any other thing, just lock it first. You can see this place. We want to create a space here so that an image will be able to fit in like this one. So that's what we are going to be doing. For this, we are going to be using the mask tool. Just go to the mask tool. Click on the mask tool and enable. After enabling, I believe you know how to use the mask tool. If you know how to use it, no problem. But if you don't know how to use it, you can reach out to me or just drop a comment in the comment section. Probably we'll be dropping a tutorial about that. So it depends on you. If you know how to use it, it's okay, you can use it. And if you don't know how to use it, you can drop a comment in the comment section. So I'll come to my Bezier mode, I'll click on this place and I'll try to move it here. Now after doing that, I'll readjust this and come to this place. So we just want to get rid of the other thing. Click on it and just adjust it. Now as you can see, we've been able to get rid of the lines, the shapes rather. We've been able to get rid of those shapes. So you just click on your mark icon, or better still, there is a way around this. Let's see. There's a way around this. So you can go to eraser here. This eraser, just click on eraser. After clicking on eraser, you can just increase your brush size and erase those parts that you don't want. Just erase them. You might not worry about the black thing because the black is no more there, so you can just erase where you don't want. But I will advise you to focus on the mask tool because there's no how you are going to do it. You cannot escape it. Yes, you cannot escape it. So I will advise you to make sure you know something about it. Okay, I will advise you to make sure you know something about it. So if you don't know anything about it, you can just let me know in the comment section. Probably that might be our next target. So without too much talk, let's proceed with the tutorial. Now the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get rid of all these shapes. As you can see that there is still having those black line and shapes. So what we're going to be doing is to duplicate it. Just make sure the thing is at the middle. Come to copy, click on copy and place this one also at the middle. Now after placing it at the middle, the next thing we are going to be doing is to merge it together. Let's merge it together. Alright, as you can see, focus on this place. You can see that we've been able to get rid of those black thing. Let me show you. You can see this, Abby. You can see this, right? Just look at it very well. If you click on this place, merge it, we've been able to get rid of it. So that's exactly what we want. Now click on this place. Now the next thing we are going to be doing here is to bring in another shape. Just make the shape big. Just make it big and make it fill the entire space. Position the shape at the middle and you can change the color to something like a red color. Now after changing it, go back to this place and move this. You can click on the shape, the red shape, and go to back here and click it to back, or you can just simply come to this place and move it. Okay, now make sure everything is at the middle. Position it at the middle. And the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to merge the shapes together. Just merge it together. Now after merging the shapes together, the next thing we are going to be doing is to go to your erase color, click on the erase color and enable it. As you can see what happened here? Focus on this place. Just let your focus be on this place. Look at it. Click on the erase color and enable it. As you can see, we've been able to get rid of that white those white shapes, right? We've been able to get rid of the white color, and you can increase the tolerance a bit. I think 22 is okay. Click on the check mark. Now as you can see, the thing is transparent. Let me show you. Let me change the color of the background. So what you are seeing is the color of the background. So I've changed the color of the background to a black color. Let me go and give it a bit of tolerance. Alright, now the next thing we are going to do is we are going to import the images. How many images we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to be importing them one by one. So you can import an image, you can import 2 or more images once. Like you can import 2 or more images at once in your Pixel Lab application. So how do you do that? Just look at this import button. You just tap it. The times, the amount of image you want to import, just type it. Like if you want to import 3 images at once, you just type it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Can you see that? You just type it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So for me, let me try. Let's see how many images I'm going to be importing. Okay. So let's go. Let me click on this. 1. Click on this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. So don't mind me, I just got these images randomly online. So let me import 2 more. Just got them online randomly. So yeah, just for the sake of this tutorial. And let me see. Now watch me closely. This is what we are going to be doing. You take this shape, take it to the part to the upper part of the images. You take it to the, click on this place, just long press this place and take it up, move it up. Now as you can see, the shape is at the top. Now what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be positioning the images one by one. We are going to be positioning them one by one inside the shapes. Can you see that? Just click on this place. Watch me closely. What I'm going to be doing. Leave that one. Leave it like that for now. Bring this one to the top. Unhide it. Make sure you lock this and make sure this one is at the top of the first image, and place this one somewhere around this place. Let me increase it a bit. Place it here. And you can go again, lock this, bring this one to the top, unhide it, and place it here. Please don't be confused. don't be confused. Okay, let me wait for now and adjust it. Just lock this one. Now what we are going to be doing is this. Let me click on this one first. We are going to our mask tool. I told you the other time that you cannot escape the mask. Now we'll be using the mask here, so I'll say it again. If you know that you have no idea about it, you can just drop a comment in the comment section. So probably that will be our next tutorial. It depends on the request. So let's proceed. I will enable it. Just follow me carefully for now. Come to Bezier mode, click on it. Now after clicking on it, move the mask. After moving it, come back to this side and adjust it with this. Adjust it. Now come to this place and click on out. Can you see that? Just come to this place, click on out, because this is what we need. Click on out here. Click on out. Make sure you adjust it very well so that it will fit in properly into the shape. Alright, as you can see, family, we've been able to adjust this properly into the shape. Just click on this place, click on it and go to another one. Make this one, bring it up. No, I think it's this. Bring this up. As you can see, this one is appearing. You go back to your mask again. Go to your mask. Go to mask, click on it, enable, come to Bezier mode, click on this place, this 4 arrows, move it. After moving it into this place, come back to your resize. This is okay. Yes, this is where you resize it. No, this is rotate. So sorry, please. This is where you resize it, scale it here, resize it to something like this. Now click on this place, begin to adjust. Go to this place and click on out, because we are working with this. Click on out. Take your time to adjust. As you can see, bring this one here. These are the antennas it used to adjust it. Okay. Alright, family, we've been able to create the second one. Let me adjust it again. Yeah, adjust it very well. Okay, as you can see, we've been able to create this. Now let's go to the third one. Click on it, bring it to the top. Click on this place and go to mask. Click on mask, enable, come back to Bezier mode, click on these 4 arrows, come to this place, come to resize and resize it like this. Now work with this. just trying to crop out those excess parts. Come back to this place and click on this mask mode, click on out. Alright, as you can see, we are already making progress. But before we proceed, you can see that this part, this place, the background is, the color is like, it's confusing. So I'm going to change the background color. Just click on this one, this shape, click on the shape, and let's go to our color. Look for a color that is not on those images. Look for a color that you cannot find there. Okay, there's a white color there. Let me. Okay, I think I can work with this. Let's work with this for now. Take your time to adjust it. Take your time to adjust it. And now we are going to unhide another image here. Unhide it, move it to the top, but must be under the shape. Move it to the top, come to this place. Make sure you lock the rest, please, so that you'll not be having okay. I'm gonna reduce it a bit. Now go to your mask, and enable. You can decide to make it smaller by going to the scale and scale it out. Decide to make it smaller. Come to this place and click on out. Click on out. So for the rest of the image, I'm going to fast forward or skip the part because I don't want this video to be too long. It is getting longer already. Okay, I don't want it to be too long, but I want you to understand it. I want you to, watch closely. Okay, just watch closely. Now I believe you can follow the steps. Now I'm going to do the rest of the images, but I'm going to skip or fast forward the video. Alright, as you can see, I'm here with the last image and I'm done editing it. Now click on this place. Now what you are going to do is to lock everything. Just lock everything so that you'll not be touching the distance. Just lock it. Now as you can see, we've been able to achieve that. Can you see that? We've been able to achieve that. So the only difference is here. The only difference here is that how big those lines are. Can you see that? How big the line is? Can you see that? So that is the only difference. And the images, I just used this for the sake of the tutorial. And the next thing we are going to be doing here is that, okay, before we do anything, let's merge the images together. Let's merge it together with the shape. Okay, let's merge it together with the shape. Just click on the layer icon and click on this place and select everything. After selecting everything, click on merge button and merge them together. Now after merging everything together, can you see that it has become just one? It has become just one. And we are going to go back. I'm sure you can guess what we are going to do here. So let's go to erase color. Click on erase color and erase. Enable. Click on this, click on this pencil like icon. Click on it. Select the blue color. Now mark it. Now as you can see, you can give it a bit of tolerance. As you can see, we've been able to remove that. Let me give it a color. We've been able to remove that blue, that background. Can you see that? Now as you can see here, the background is still here. Can you see that the background is still here? So what are we going to do? We what are we going to do? I'm sure you can guess. You should have known about this now because we've been doing it since. Position it at the middle, copy it. It has become 2. Merge it together. Make sure the other one is positioned at the middle. Now, as you can see, we are left with only those shapes. Can you see that? This is very awesome, guys. This is very awesome. Can you see that we are left with those shapes? Let me see if I can change the background. Okay, yes, I think white is okay. Now you can now go ahead and add your stroke and other things like shadows, and you can go and edit it. Let's say I want to add a stroke. Okay, let me just can you see that? So the next thing we are going to do here is, let me import an image, because you can see there's an image here. I left that space for the image. Let me import an image. Okay, family, as you can see, I'll be using this image. Just position it somewhere around this place, make it big, and place it here. Maybe I should change the face direction. Just click on crop here, click on crop, and click on flip. This is called flip, FLIP. Just flip it. Can you see that I've been able to flip the image? Now mark it. Okay, now as you can see, we've been able to achieve that. Can you see, family? This is very awesome. This is beautiful. Can you see that? So then, if you want to add another thing like this type of icon or a logo, you can as well go ahead and import a logo or an icon from your gallery and just place it here. Let me lock this. Just place it here. Can you see that it's that simple? Okay, it's that simple. Place it at the middle. Just place it at the middle here. So family, we are going to the third step, which is the last step that I want to show you, and that's, I'm not going to be taking your time for that. So click on this place and just save as a project. Save as project geometric. Okay, that's it too. All right, family, so we are going to another part of it, which is the last step. That's what I'm going to be showing you now. Let's delete this. Let's delete this because we are done with it. Just delete it. Now bring in a shape. I'm not going to be taking time since you already have the knowledge. It's just the same process. It's just a little bit of difference, It's the same process, but there's a little bit of difference. Okay. Click on this place, and the next thing you are going to do is lock it. Bring in a shape. Duplicate the shape. Okay. Now merge everything together. It has become one. Can you see that it has become one? Let me change the background color. Okay, can you see that it has become one? Now we are going to erase color. Go to erase color, erase the color. After erasing the color, increase the tolerance. I think 30 is okay. Place it at the middle. Make sure it's at the middle. Duplicate it. Place this one also at the middle because I want to make it smaller. I want to get rid of all this white stuff. Merge it together. Now as you can see, we've been able to get rid of those things. Now beware when you are creating your shape. This is what makes this thing to be like this. Let me show you, because I can still have a way to go. I can go, but let me explain because I don't want the video to be too long. That shape, this thing here, this one, let's say this is a circle shape. If you want to put another shape, if you want to add another shape like the square shape, now don't let it be, you know, how will I explain it now? Don't let it be like this. Don't let it be like this. I'm coming. Don't let it be like this. Are you saying that? Don't allow it to crop out to this extent, to this part. So you just make sure you minimize it. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Make sure you minimize it like this. Let everything, all the edges, let it be around this place. Let it be visible. So if you then merge it, it will be nice. Okay? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So it will be nice. So I will just delete it for the sake of this tutorial. I'm not just. Let me use this for now. Let me use this for now. Just position this one here. Position this one here. Now copy it. After copying it, position this one the way you want it to be. Click on shapes and make the shape. That's just, you know, it's just the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Just place it around this place. Just follow the same process as that of the second step. Okay, just follow the same process. No, move it like this before you merge them. Move it like this and merge them together. After merging it together, you go to your erase color. You pick the black color, erase the black color, and boom, you are good to go. Start importing your images. Start importing your images. Import your images. Import your images. Okay, and send them to back of that shape. Bring this one here. Bring it here and work with the what was it called? The mask tool. Work with the mask tool and erase everything. And I said I'm going to be showing you. I will show you that improperly. Let me show you the effects. This effect. This one that's white, and this is black, like a black and white. This thing here, like black and white here, and color. You just play around the color filters. You know, after erasing everything, let's assume you've worked on this image and you want to change it. Just come to this place, come to color filter, and you just need to play around it. Can you see that? You just need to play around it and make sure you are doing something meaningful. Not, can you see that? You just need to play around it and it will be having. Let me go to mask. Can you see that? It's just as simple as that. You go ahead and add another image. You rotate it. It's just the same process. Okay, the same process. Okay, it's just the same process. So you will achieve something like that. So thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope the video has been helpful. So if it has been helpful, I will want you to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload an amazing tutorials like this ones, you'll be able to get notified directly from YouTube. So thank you very much. See you in the next video.